say you got some noise underneath the hood. Well, let me get in there and have a look. See what's going on. Pop the hood here. See. Now, hold on. There's definitely something going. Yeah, you got a lot going on, sir. Let me, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one to get out. No, that ain't working. I'm just going to have to pry it out. What have you been doing to this car? What is this? What even is this? Look, you got all kinds of... Who's been maintaining your car since you've been here? You got a fence? Why is there a piece of fence? Coral reef? What is going on? Just random gears, Bob. Why? Why do you do this to me? Another fence? What do you need with fences? A plant? Oh, Bob. For real? You got a whole Millennium Falcon in here.
What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Not a mechanic. Oh, let's just get this out of the way. That was fun. Peeps, we're back. Let's get this Lego light on. Lego light is on. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. Try to get all this out of the way as much as possible. We are continuing with the McLaren P1. I'm excited. We are on, actually, let me put this bad boy back over here on the shelf. Boom. We are on bag 4 of, I don't even know how many, 10 in the first box. 3 boxes. First box had 10 bags. And we are on bag 4. By the way, what do y'all think about this mat? So, sidetrack already. I barely even got started and I'm already sidetracking. So my laptop, which while I'm recording, my laptop sits on another table up in front of this table that you can't see. And it sits on a little pad, or like a little podium thing. So anyways, when I'm not recording, I'll pull it over to this table and, do my editing or whatever I'm doing. And unfortunately, my computer is getting a little bit older. Not crazy old, but old enough that the little rubber feet that are underneath the laptop are starting to just like break down. And I don't know if you can see right here, there's all these little black marks where when I move it, just like started scuffing up the table, which I realize this is just a piece of plywood, but I also don't want it to look like, I don't want it to look trashy. So I bought this mat so that when I pull my laptop over here, it won't be tearing up my table anymore. But I thought I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see how it is for the old Lego building experience. Now, obviously this is not meant to be a full table mat, so I may not like it, but I'm gonna see how it goes. If I like it, I might keep it for recording, and if I don't, then I will go back to just plain old plywood. But it's worth trying new things sometimes. So anyways, what do you guys think? I think it looks super cool. I picked out, I think it was like 5 different pictures. I liked a whole bunch of them. It's I could go down a rabbit hole really quick. Squirrel! And so when I decided to look for a desktop mat, hundreds of them came up. And so I asked my daughter, Miss RLM loves to come and look and tell me which one she liked the most, and this was one. I liked them all, so that was the difficulty. I was like, I don't know which one I want, so I let her pick it out. So this was her choice, and it was a good choice. I like it. Happy with it. But Again, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it with the build experience, so we'll see. I'm only 5 minutes in, and again, I may not like it, and I may end up getting rid of it before the end of this recording. We shall see, peeps. By the way, I just want to throw this out there, peeps. Because I don't talk about it every episode, but I've said it in the past. The point of Lego therapy is just that. It is therapy for me. Hopefully somebody else out there gets something out of what I share with you guys. But part of the reason I have so many issues is I spent a lot of years not taking care of myself. I was a workaholic. I worked. I did the fitness thing for the Air Force, and I was just like all in it. Never stopped to take care of myself. And it wasn't until I took the uniform off. I didn't have to go to work anymore. I didn't have to go specifically do a thing every day anymore, that it all kind of hit me. And I was like, holy crap, my body hurts. My, sleep is terrible. I can't think clearly. Like, there's a lot of things that kind of hit me all at once. And so I share that because, I was talking with a friend earlier today, and I'm not going to get into all his business, but I was trying to encourage him, don't do what I do. Don't think you have to give every ounce of yourself to the military, because at the end of the day, you're going to walk away one day, whether it's 20 years, 30 years, or whatever, and you still have to live with your body and your mind for the rest of your life. And so, yeah, do your job, do it well, but also take care of you, both here and here. And speaking of which, here's the dad joke of the day. What do you call somebody with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. Little levity for the moment, but the point stands. Y'all take care of yourselves. Nobody knows when our time comes, but in the meantime, you got to live with your body for however many years you're here, and you want to take care of it to the best of your ability. And it's difficult sometimes because our food supply is not always the best, and again, we can get really caught up and really throwing ourselves into our jobs or whatever and not really paying attention to our health and our mental state, and you break yourself down, and you may not notice it right away, but then when it hits you, oof, what have I been doing to myself? Was it really worth it? So anyways, just a little bit of encouragement for today. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. Don't let your job be your whole life. Live your life too. Enjoy all the things that this world has to offer. For me and many of you, I know Lego is a big thing, but you guys know I like to get out and I run every single day. I've changed my diet a lot in the last few years. I'm not eating all the garbage anymore, and this is not to put myself on a high horse by any means, because I still don't have it perfect, but I'm trying these days to do better. That's all. I'm off, and let's just build, peeps. Ooh. Let's go like this. See what we think of this look. Something I want to point out real quick. This is that I can recall, I've not seen Lego do this a lot in the past. It's something that's really cool about these directions is they've really taking the time to point out high mistake areas. So like this piece, you didn't look like, you can see the way it's lined up in this picture, but if you didn't pay close attention, you might have flipped this piece around. So they're showing you clearly in this picture the proper way to line it up, and they've got this nice little dashed box to show you, hey, don't mess this up, which I think is cool, because it's definitely been a couple times where those boxes have saved me. Something I thought I'd share. Thought it was neat. Look at that. There are so many rods and gears going on. I was taking my time extremely. There was so many gears. Every time I added a new gear, I was worried I was going to mess up a different one. So I kept stopping and checking to make sure every gear is still moving. Look at that. What? This don't even look like an engine. This looks like insanity. It's coming along. All right, peeps. Bag 5. Ooh, there's a little box inside. Wonder what it is. Let's see. Ooh, I bet you it's an engine block. I might guess it's a rubber band. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. You got 3, 2, 1. Rubber band. Take a quick timeout. I put one piece in wrong, and fixing it wasn't really that difficult, but as I started fixing that, other things started falling off, and I was like, started sweating. It's like, okay, need to calm down, don't get worked up. I literally just talked to somebody else about this yesterday, day before. I'm like, hey, we all make mistakes, part of the process. We learn, we overcome. So yeah, that's a lesson I've learned. When I start making those mistakes, I just gotta stop for a second, assess the situation, work on it, and then get back to it. I had to turn the fan on. I started just like, oh no, I don't want to tear this whole engine block apart and have to start over, but I think I've gotten it back on track, so I'm gonna jump back in now. Peeps, I'm blown away by how much is going on here. I mean, we started with nothing. Like, all the work we did on the last episode, we did nothing with that. That's sitting over on the other side of the table right now. This is everything we did today. This is 3 bags worth of building. And look at all these gears. It's insane how many gears are going on in here. And that's all the little flywheels and such. And then there's this other part, which I assume at some point a rod is going to come in here. It's so hard to grip right now. You got these other gears going on, and these little pieces right here that rock back and forth. And you got this little rubber band piece over here that's got a little clicker. And it's really hard to capture, but it's really hard to turn right now. I assume once I add a rod, it'll be a lot easier, but man, and we're not done. I mean, I don't know for sure that the next 4 bags are all engine, but there's still so much to go, and whoo, what a beast. What a beast. I'm impressed. I'm very thankful that I caught my mistake early enough. But yeah, what a crazy amount of work we got done today, and still so much to go. And I'm blown away. I don't remember the Bugatti having this much engine work. I mean, it's possible. Again, it's been more than 2 years, because the channel's been on for 2 years, and I did this before. I did the Bugatti before I started the channel, but everything, the funny part is, after you got almost all of this together, they showed you twist here, twist there, and make sure things are working. I've been twisting constantly. I've been stopping, I go forward, I go backward to make sure everything still seems to be moving smooth. Everything seems to be working really well. I'm loving it. I can't wait to see what comes next. How the rest of this comes together. Fantastic. We're just on the engine. And look what we got so far. We've got the rear suspension. And I bet you, I have a strong feeling that that's how these two marry up. Whoop. I'm just guessing. I always make these guesses, and then when stuff comes later, I forget that I even made a guess about anything. But I am curious. Let's see. If I turn this guy, no, it's not locking up yet. It's not turning anything back here when I turn this. But I have a feeling this. I mean, of course, I guess it could go this way. Oh yeah, that's probably more likely. I'm not smashing them down, but I'm thinking, yeah, that's actually the more likely direction. This is all gonna lock up. Yeah. Ooh, I'm so excited, peeps. What do you guys think about the desktop? I'll tell you what I do like about this, except I can't remember for more than 3 seconds. It is nice because it's got this circle in the middle, so if I can remember, it gives me an actual spot to place my object and take my picture, so it's hopefully relatively the same every time. But yeah, of course I stink at remembering things, so but I'll tell you what's nice about it. There's definitely pluses and minuses so far. Again, I really didn't buy this for building. I bought this for just keeping my laptop from tearing up so much. But the plus, it does seem to give a little slip resistance. I think that might be what I mean. Like, things aren't rolling around quite as easy. And it's just, it feels real. It looks cool. It feels nice. All that's good. The negative, I learned from Sean at Britain Bricks to use the table, press things down and get them nice and flat. Because this has some thickness, it's not working quite as well, so I have to do it on the wood. And also, because it is so dark, the dark pieces tend to blend in. They're a little harder to see. But I haven't made up my mind. I'm going to keep going with it for now, and we'll see what I think down the road. But I'm in heaven right now. This is so fun. Can't wait to see what comes next. I say that way too much, but it's true. It really is true. Peace. That's all I got for today. I don't know how long this is going to be. It's a long recording. I'm at an hour and 49 minutes, but I feel like I did a pretty good job not talking too much. So, hopefully you guys stick with me. I am trying to do at least 3 bags per build so that we can get through this. 'Cause we're only on box 1. We're on box 1, book 1. There's still 2 more boxes to go after this, so. I had a thought last night too, and I'll keep it to myself just in case I change my mind. But this is definitely a very in-depth build, and it's very challenging, very, very challenging. So I am having to go a bit slower. That's good. That's what the old MC noggin needs. So, peeps, we're gonna keep grinding out these gears, and I will be back before you know it. Until then, hugs for all my peeps. Holla!